Hello, welcome back. This week I wanted to talk about 6 things you should probably do when you finish film school. These are in no particular order, and this is kind of based off things that I know of the Australian film industry. It may be slightly different where you live, as always, but just be aware of that. Number 1, get an ABN or register for a business. This is a really simple step to do, especially in Australia. It's called an ABN. It's pretty much just registering for a business number. You fill in your details in a very short form and then they give you a number, and that's about it. It's all for tax purposes, so it's really important, especially if you're planning on becoming a freelancer and wanting to do this full time. You include that on all your invoices, etc. from then onwards. On top of all that, it's actually a really good idea to get a really good accountant. I'm not going to be brushing over this lightly. It's very important to have an accountant who understands the film industry. So get a good accountant because it's less of a headache for you down the track, and they can also give you really handy tips about how to start your business off on the right foot. Number 2, specialize. Don't become a jack of all trades, because you really will become a master of none. I can't stress that enough. This is one of the main issues. I don't want to call it an issue, but it's one of the main things I see with a lot of students leaving film school, and they immediately think that they do every single role under the sun, and it's even printed on their business card where it says DP, director, editor, set designer, runner. It's like, well, I mean, some of those roles are related, but a lot of them are not at all. Like, the only thing that ties them together is they're all in the film industry. It doesn't look professional when you say that you do multiple roles that don't make any sense. Plus, you're spreading yourself really thin and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to enhance certain skills in certain areas. You're trying to do everything at once, which is not a good way to start. So specialize in one thing and then master that skill and move on if you want to. I do cinematography, and that's my primary source of income, but I also do photography. I've started doing more photography. Both of those jobs, cinematography and photography, they're both very similar in terms of skill sets, so I grouped them together. And because they're so similar, I can do that. But I didn't jump in and say I was both straight away. I tried out one, saw how far I got with it, and then tried out the other to see if it would work alongside, and it did, so I did it. So that's not to say that you can't do multiple roles in the future, but it is best to specialize in one, master it, or work out how much skill you can get in it, feasibly see if another one is another option, and then do that role as well if that works out. But at least choose things that are very similar to each other or have similar skill sets. Also, another thing that I want to touch on here is don't call yourself a head of department as soon as you leave film school. It's not a good idea. People are going to see you as highly unprofessional in doing that. It's all because you don't actually have the experience to back up what you're saying. So work on getting some experience first before you actually decide to call yourself a head of department. Heck, even I have trouble calling myself a DP sometimes because I don't think I have enough skill. That's just me though. I know that I can do the job. I know my limitations of what I do and don't understand about cinematography and my skill sets at the moment, and it's constantly evolving, but you know, I still do have that skill set to back up the fact that I can call myself a DP. Number 3, set up a professional presence online. You can do it via Instagram, which is a really good way. You can do it via Facebook. Both of those are very visual mediums. You can put posts up of your work, share your work with others, and encourage your friends and family to share your work out as well, because it's a good way to build some sort of network of subscribers, of viewers, of whatever you want to call them, followers. More importantly, doing that could expose your work to future clients. You could also get a domain, so you could build your own website and showcase your work there. Next minute she's going to say she's sponsored by Squarespace, but I'm not. I am not one of those YouTubers that is sponsored by Squarespace yet, but I have been using Squarespace for a really long time. I've pretty much had my website with them, oh God, it's got to have been like 3 or so years now, and it's been a joy being with them. Their customer service is really good, their templates are really, really easy to use, everything is so straightforward, and the prices are reasonable. I also get a professional email included in my package as well, just because it's nice to have a professional front on the email side of things too. So it has a very professional domain email address, as well as having a nice professional signature down the bottom with all of my information. Number 4, sign up for email job notifications as well as Facebook groups where jobs may be posted. Pretty self-explanatory. There's a lot of pages out there. You just need to search for local ones in your area and sign up. But do be aware with the Facebook groups option, jobs do tend to disappear very quickly. As soon as somebody posts one, it's basically first in gets the job almost in most cases, because a lot of people just don't have time to siphon through all of their messages. They tend to go with the first one. That's just the way it is, because often the Facebook posts are done so last minute that the first person ends up getting the job anyway. Number 5, join local guilds. Local guilds in your area for your job type are a really important networking opportunity because they do offer Q&As, screenings, different networking events throughout the year that you might be able to go to and learn from people who have been in the industry a lot longer than you. And number 6, a really important one, is stay active. Regardless of how quiet it might get over the course of a few weeks, a month, whatever it might be, stay busy. Do something that helps you and progresses you forward in your career. Yes, it's important to take a break. It's very important to take a break, but also try and keep your foot in the door almost. Do things that might help you progress in your career. For instance, in my downtime, I like to do a lot of personal photography. I've been going out and I've been taking cinematic stills of things throughout my day that look really interesting or could be the still from a short film. I'm then editing those up and I'm putting them on Facebook. It makes it look like I'm still doing things and not just idling or not working on anything. I'm constantly thinking of new ideas, and it's not that I'm not doing anything and I'm trying too hard to do something. It's that I want to keep busy. So it's a nice experience for me. It also allows me to teach myself things. I'm learning new skills each time I do this and training my eye to pick up on certain details. So it's something that's valuable to my career. So keep creating and showcasing what you can do. And today's question of the day comes from Rishal Sis. And Rishal is asking, is it worth investing on devices like iPad or Surface Studio, or software tools like Cinema 4D or Cine Tracer for camera blocking and storyboarding? Which do you prefer? Now, I haven't actually had the opportunity to play with Cinema 4D or Cine Tracer, and both of them look incredible, and I think they would be absolutely amazing tools for your arsenal if you can afford them. And when I can afford it, I would very much like to play with those. Being able to pre-visualize so easily and seeing where your lighting is going to hit in a certain environment and stuff, like all of those tools are so valuable, like not only for camera blocking but for lighting setups. That's an incredibly powerful thing to have. And maybe it might actually teach you something about camera blocking too, because it's some sort of sandbox, if you will. Now, the question about the iPad, do I think an iPad is worth it? Personally, I love using my iPad, especially for my notes, for my YouTube videos. You'll see it sitting on the desk all the time. I've got all of my notes here that I use for all of my videos. I also use it to annotate scripts and other PDFs, like PDF treatments, with questions or ideas that I have when I'm first approached for a job. So it's really nice to have everything streamlined and on the iPad, because I end up just writing things down on random pieces of paper and losing them. And that's not a good system for filing. So having this iPad is really nice to keep everything together, keep it all neat. I'm not wasting any paper. It's light, it fits in my backpack nice and easily. It fits in pretty much any bag I've got. If not, I can just carry it with me and it's not a worry. So iPad, yeah, if you're going to be annotating scripts or working on notes for anything really, especially if you're a student as well, really, really good tool. And this is just the base model iPad. It's nothing special. It's just the base model Wi-Fi iPad with an Apple Pencil. So yeah, that kind of upped the price a bit. This is an expensive pencil. Bit ridiculous if you ask me, but that's not the question. Do I think this is worth it? Yes. Do I think Cinema 4D or Cine Tracer are worth it? If you can afford it and if you think that your projects will benefit from it, sure, go ahead. I think I rambled too long in that one. Sorry. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please remember to give it a big fat thumbs up, and if you would like to see more of my face and learn a little bit more about filmmaking in the process, remember to subscribe, and I'll see you later.